Jake here for AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm taking a look at this MBRP 4-inch dual exhaust tip with burnt ends fitting 2008 and newer Dodge Challengers with 2.5-inch tailpipes. Now, if you've got an aftermarket or a stock exhaust on your Challenger and you're looking for a way to add some flair to it, this tip is a great way to set your car apart. If you're tired of the tips that you've got, you just want to go for a different look without changing up the sound of your exhaust, something like this tip might just be your style. Now, before you go falling in love with this and thinking how good it's going to look on your Challenger, one thing to note: this is designed for exhaust systems with a 2.5-inch diameter. Some Challengers do come with that size pipe from the factory, and of course there are some aftermarket systems with that diameter piping as well. Just be sure that you verify the size of the pipe so you can make sure this tip is going to fit properly. So, what do we have here? Well, this is a single wall T304 grade stainless steel tip with dual 4-inch outlets. So this is going to be quite a bit bigger than the stock tips, and it's going to fill out the bumper cutouts nicely as well. That T304 stainless means that it's going to have some really good corrosion and rust resistance, so it's going to look good for years to come, even if you live in a harsher climate. T304 is kind of the standard when it comes to exhaust materials, so it's nice to see that here. You'll also get this mirror polish finish on the back end, but the coolest part for me is the burnt finish on the edge of the tip. This is meant to evoke race cars or drag cars that get that blue, purple sort of discoloration, burnt look from high heat or high RPM runs. Here you've got it right out of the box and it's baked in, so it's going to look nice and uniform, and it's going to stay looking that way for quite some time. As far as pricing goes, this is pretty in line with most other tips on the market, and it comes in just under $150. Now, this is a great way to upgrade the look of your Challenger without spending a ton of money on a full exhaust system, or if you want to change up the look of an aftermarket exhaust system should you already have one. Something to keep in mind though is that these tips are sold individually, so you're going to need 2 of them for your Challenger since those cars come from the factory with dual exhaust. You might have noticed this side sits up a little bit higher than this one. So just make sure that you have this and the accompanying one for the other side in your shopping cart when you go to pull the trigger. As far as install goes, this could not be much easier. A simple 1 out of 3 on a difficulty meter is where it lands, and it shouldn't take you more than about 15 minutes to put it on. Now, keep in mind, doing 2 tips may take a little bit longer, but it's still not a very involved process. This is really an easy clamp-on installation, and the clamp that you need comes right in the box. So simply remove your stock tips, clamp this on, no welding required. Another benefit to going with a clamp on is that you can adjust these tips. So if you like your exhaust to sit a little more flush with the bumper like this, or if you like it to stick out a little more like that hot rod style, you can make that adjustment very easily. And with that, let's throw it over to one of our AM customers right now to show you the install process.
So what you're gonna need for this install, you're gonna need a ratchet with a long extension, a 5/16, and a 10mm socket.
So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get your 10mm socket with the ratchet with the long extension and take out 1, 2, 3, and 4 bolts from the bottom of the stock exhaust tip. Okay, so what I figured out is to get this last screw down here, because there's 1, 2, 3, and 4, we took off this, it's a 10mm bolt connected to a gas tank where the back bumper is connected to. You take off this bolt right here, and you pull it down, and you could take out that bolt. You need someone to help you. Someone help you pull this down, and you could take that bolt out right there. Because if not, it's really hard to get in there. Very tight. Okay, once you have your factory exhaust tip off, you're gonna get your new exhaust tip, put the clamp that's included in the box, and you're just basically gonna put it on with the clamp connected. You just push it in as much as you would like. You could go further or less, doesn't matter, it's all up to you. And then you get a 5/8 bit, and you just tighten it on.
That's going to do it for our review and install of the MBRP 4-inch dual exhaust tip with burnt ends for 2008 and newer Dodge Challengers. Thanks for watching, and for more products and videos just like this for your Challenger, be sure to stick with us right here at AmericanMuscle.com.